Just left the courthouse on a hearing with my son today. It went well.
On July 15th, Lil Durk scored a major courtroom victory after several charges were dismissed, the trial date confirmed, while fresh momentum toward his possible release before trial started. This sparked reactions across hip-hop, with even Lil Baby deciding to call Lil Durk immediately afterward.
Yeah, I still get one holler at you though. You know what I'm saying? You know that, yeah.
During today's court hearing, the request to pursue RICO charges against Lil Durk was rejected. The ruling stated, and I quote, "The judge overseeing Lil Durk's murder-for-hire case approved the rapper's request to separate the newly added racketeering allegations." On Tuesday, July 14th, Judge Michael Fitzgerald ruled that the charges listed in the prosecution's third superseding indictment, including murder in aid of racketeering, cannot be introduced during Durk's upcoming trial involving the passing of Quando Rondo's cousin. Prosecutors had attempted to bring evidence from a 2019 Atlanta case and a 2022 Chicago passing into this trial. Judge Fitzgerald also ruled that every defendant will face trial together beginning on August 20th, meaning Lil Durk will not face charges related to the passing of Stefan Mack and FBG Cash during this proceeding. However, federal prosecutors are still expected to pursue those accusations after this case concludes. That is because investigators claim newly uncovered evidence includes Lil Durk's own admissions connected to those incidents. But we'll get to that shortly. Right now, Lil Durk's father has finally spoken out about today's courtroom victory.
Just left the courthouse on a hearing with my son today. It went well. Alhamdulillah, everything went well. The judge favored us and ruled in our favor today and granted our motion. Alhamdulillah, man. The prosecutor tried to bring them both charges, but the judge severed those charges, and we're ready for trial now.
For the first time throughout this lengthy court battle, Lil Durk walked back into jail wearing a smile, eager to contact his close friends back home, while confidently telling them he would be coming home sooner than expected.
I got your speaker, I got Ike right here, I got Chucky right here, I got Mando right here. Who you gonna get first? Who you gonna beat that? What you on, big boy? And alive every day. Simple.
Well, y'all be asking about you. I'm yo you.
You know that. I'm working on EP, I'm feeling good as feeling good. I just rock it on live. Like literally, you gonna see that when you live.
Even getting a reaction from Flacco reading this new Durk ruling in court today almost guarantees he beats the case and comes home. Wow, Durk's first day out will be the biggest record of this century. However, there's another major win for LOL Durk in court that no one's even mentioning. It reads, at the end of court today, Durk Bank's lawyers submitted paperwork to have Lil Durk's jail situation investigated and/or just released from jail on a house arrest until trial August 20th. The famous rapper has been in solitary confinement for several months for owning an Apple Watch. While the typical punishment is only 15 to 30 days in solitary, Durk's been illegally held in there for months.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS, and right now we're gonna show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they trying to make a point because they think that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
With investigators now believing Lil Durk could be released before the trial officially begins. That would allow him to concentrate on his defense, examine evidence alongside his attorneys, and reconnect with the outside world, something he still cannot do while remaining in solitary confinement. But to truly understand whether Lil Durk can beat this case, it's necessary to examine the critical evidence prosecutors claim they have against him. The biggest focus is the alleged murder-for-hire accusation, where prosecutors argue Lil Durk recruited these gang members to carry out the attack. They pointed to a selfie Lil Durk allegedly took during 2022 showing $1 million in cash spread across his bathroom counter. To most people, it appears like nothing more than a flashy picture, but prosecutors argue it completely transforms the case because it was included inside the official court documents. They claim Lil Durk placed a $1 million bounty on Quando Rondo during 2022. Court filings also allege defendant banks relied on trusted associate defendant Wilson and co-conspirator 5 to recruit hitmen who traveled to Southern California on August 18, 2022, targeting Quando Rondo. The filing continues, consistent with defendant Banks's promise to reward co-conspirators. Defendant Wilson recruited hitmen by offering a $1 million payment on behalf of defendant Banks for traveling to Los Angeles and carrying out the crime, where the selfie displaying $1 million in cash allegedly served as proof while recruiting those willing to complete the mission and collect the reward. It displays the money. It displays Lil Durk's face. Therefore, prosecutors consider it extremely convincing evidence. The evidence file further states, nonetheless, rewarded co-conspirators received additional benefits through appearances in multiple music videos and rap lyrics involving direct participants after the crime. For DDD, instead of receiving cash for recruiting those men, he allegedly wanted a featured appearance on a song, with Build Different becoming his reward for playing that role. Investigators also claimed only one individual could realistically finance a $1 million bounty. Even Charleston White reacted.
So ain't nobody laughing at Durk. Now it ain't funny. Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look like he got a no bond like me. But that boy got a federal no bond. You know you had put that hit out on that boy, so you been trying to avoid karma. They say karma is real. I say it ain't real. I say you reap what you sow. They say that's karma.
But the most dangerous challenge for Lil Durk will be facing the two informants who delivered the most shocking evidence that nobody could have possibly imagined believing.
The new indictment takes two defendants out. OTF Vonnie, Kayvon Grant, and another guy, one of the shooters. So Vonnie, they said, was the guy who bought all the and arranged all the travel, and he was the orchestrator of this. Then they got this other guy, Keith Jones. He's one of the shooters. Well, both of those guys are off the indictment, suggesting that they have cooperated, taken pleas. But the new racketeering indictment, bringing in stuff from 2019, 2020, 2021, that suggests that those cooperators' testimony was not going to be enough to Lil Durk.
Lil Durk's trusted right-hand man, OTF Vonnie, reportedly turned against Lil Durk in exchange for getting out of jail. According to the latest court records, he is no longer listed in the Bureau of Prisons custody, suggesting he has been released, most likely under house arrest at an undisclosed location. Vonnie's decision to cooperate against Durk reportedly led to him being removed from ODF, while his own father publicly disowned him as well. His father later responded to his son's alleged cooperation during a live stream alongside DJ Akademiks.
I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door, and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, "Is it open?" Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the Vaughn, like King Vaughn?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, "Was it open?" This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that. Now, you need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Durk before, who told on Vaughn before he got.
Oat Vanny provided information to the feds that no one even knew about Lil Durk. No Jumper wrote, the feds show Lil Durk targeting a Quando Rondo lookalike in a music video and reveals a text saying Durk cannot let King Von's passing slide in a new indictment. The government filed a third superseding indictment against Durk, adding charges of emanative racketeering and conspiracy to commit stalking. Prosecutors also included alleged evidence from an unreleased Redman music video showing Durk targeting a Quando Rondo lookalike along with a text message saying, "I cannot let this slide," in reference to King Von. The murder in aid of racketeering and stalking conspiracy charges were officially dismissed, meaning prosecutors will not pursue those allegations against Lil Durk in this trial. However, federal investigators managed to obtain the unreleased Redman music video, and even presented exclusive images from it inside the courtroom. The only realistic way anyone could have known that video even existed was through someone who had been present during the filming, and ODF Voni was reportedly there. That revelation immediately triggered a reaction from another rapper. "I don't like what I'm hearing about Durk's case, man." Free smirk. Sometimes your own people end up turning against you. But this is exactly where the entire case takes a shocking turn. Let me explain. Now that federal prosecutors claim they have cooperating witnesses along with evidence allegedly linking Lil Durk to these crimes, the only missing piece was proving his motive. According to prosecutors, they eventually found it. Everything begins with their motion requesting permission to show footage of King Von's passing to the jury during Durk's upcoming trial.
Testimony and video surveillance surrounding the death of King Von, and the motion to exclude this evidence was denied, meaning the judge is going to allow witnesses to testify about and allow the video of King Von to be played at the trial. And this is important because prosecutors wanted to use this evidence to argue that King Von is the reason or motive as to why Durk offered this bounty on Quando Rondo. And so with this ruling, the jury will get to see and hear about all of that.
The judge ultimately approved that request, meaning the jury will now watch footage of King Von's passing during the trial. Prosecutors argue that this footage helps reveal the motive behind the alleged crimes, supporting their case for two specific reasons, with the second one being the most shocking of all. The first reason centers on how many rivals publicly celebrated King Von's passing across social media. Prosecutors claim those celebrations pushed Lil Durk towards seeking revenge.
When you heard that, considering the back and forth that y'all have had in your own ways, how did you feel?
I'm kind of happy.
You were happy?
Can I say I was kind of happy? No, seriously, I was though. It was face up. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he did. But I was happy as when I found out Von did. I cooked for the whole day. For all the people out.
When you looked at King Von getting, how did you feel? Considering the animosity between you guys up to that point.
Like my real like first action.
Yeah.
Thought I was happy.
You were happy.
I was happy.
Lil Durk never reacted well whenever people gave interviews discussing King Von. He also wasn't pleased that after King Von's passing, Quando, Rondo, and Lil Tim, the men linked to that incident, later appeared in interviews publicly talking about Von following Durk's arrest.
First person you gonna go to screaming is, God, why? And all this and all that. I ain't got, like, you see I'm setting my piece right now. I ain't got no beef with nobody.
They said that you were the intended target in that situation.
Man, bro, man. Cause I'm about to keep it real with you, man. All you heard was cap. Nobody know what the really going on, bro. But that ain't really got nothing to do with me, bro.
Even Lil Tim, the man accused of carrying out the attack on King Von, later suggested that everything should have unfolded differently. Some people believe those remarks were made in a mocking manner. Let me know what you think.
I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was.
But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like at the end of the day, if they ain't never popped that shit off, that would have never happened like that.
However, prosecutors argue the second reason the footage is being shown is because they believe it connects directly to Lil Durk's music. They point to lyrics where Durk suggests not responding with words whenever someone disrespects Von, but instead taking immediate action after rivals reveal their locations. Federal prosecutors claim these lyrics represent Durk's alleged motive. Their argument is simple. Ignore the online comments about Von, grab a weapon, and carry out retaliation, just as the public later witnessed unfold in the news.
Now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Prosecutors also pointed to another set of Lil Durk's lyrics, where he acknowledges people constantly filling his page with slide for Vaughn comments while insisting outsiders never truly understood what was happening. They are using those lyrics alongside Lil Durk's interview with DJ Akademiks, where both discussed the ongoing slide for Vaughn comments circulating online.
What are you talking about the slide for Vaughn comments? I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, that song is fire. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. Some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
This interview could impact Lil Durk far more than most people realize. Prosecutors are presenting it to the jury as proof that Durk was fully aware of the slide for Vaughn comments circulating online. They also point to his remark about no longer seeing those comments, claiming it referenced the alleged hit involving Quando Rondo. With Drew Findling and Brian Steele representing Lil Durk, he is expected to put forward a strong defense against this evidence. But this is where everything takes another dramatic turn. Once this trial ends, Lil Durk is expected to face charges connected to the passing of Stefan Mack and FBG Cash. His name was allegedly mentioned by cooperating witnesses in those investigations, which became public this week. 2 alleged participants accused in the Stefan Mack case have already pleaded guilty and reportedly admitted they were paid by Lil Durk to carry out the crime.
These 2 guys allegedly have taken a plea, according to my mixtapes and a couple other outlets. And by the way, just for future reference, a guy that looks like this, and he's snitching on you. So keep that in mind. And we will see how that affects the case. You know, just because guys flip and they start snitching, it doesn't make it better in terms of, oh my God, this is and certainly it doesn't help the case. But they still need to establish the case. They need to establish through certain evidence. They need to establish phone records and movements and discussions.
According to court records, another murder-for-hire charge has now been filed in connection with the passing of Stefan Mack. Investigators believe Mack was allegedly targeted as retaliation for the passing of Lil Durk's brother, D-Tang, after the individual accused of carrying out the crime was reportedly deceived inside jail by a federal informant. DJ Akademiks later revealed that one of Durk's alleged associates supposedly confessed to a fellow inmate, who authorities claim was actually an undercover informant, saying Durk had paid him to retaliate for D-Tang.
He gets locked up in a cell, and they give him a cellmate. He tells his cellmate who he murdered, how he murdered him, the homie he did the murder with, and who was supposed to pay him for the murder. Thank you. Come again. Perfect. Got him. So he confessed, essentially. He's talking to a cellmate. Listen to how he's talking to his cellmate, chat. Yeah, I had the standard, folk. With a 60 round in that on mic. I let 3 out when he first came out. Marley said, yo, wait till he get to the car. I said, yo, tweaking, boy. By the time he get to the car, that's enough time for him to get his pipe. Yo, so now the cellmate, who's a confidential source, is saying, tell me more.
With those 2 alleged members now cooperating against Lil Durk, investigators also claim they disclosed exactly how much money was allegedly offered. According to the court documents, federal prosecutors revealed in the murder-for-hire case involving Stefan Mack that Mike City AJ unknowingly spoke with an undercover federal agent. The filing claims Durk initially placed a $7,000 bounty on Mack, but later wanted that amount increased to $90,000. Those new allegations immediately sparked reactions from several creators.
Remo, this is my last no jumper. Durk already told me I wasn't supposed to come back up here with that last.
Now look what happened to him.
That man got kids. You talking about look what happened to him.
Definitely not happy about it.
I wouldn't be happy if you go to jail, Adam, because I know you got daughter. Break down.
There's multiple people who are no longer there for their kids as a result of that Durk allegedly called in.
Until they put that on black and white, sir. Stop throwing stuff on a black man who's trying to do something right for the community right now.
I've already put out a lot of information about this.
You don't have to put it out. You don't have to put it out.
So
this is a major platform.
You're not the boss of me. We talk about rap on here. I think it is well within our jurisdiction to talk about the fact
jurisdiction.
that police been alleged to have ordered them.
Free smirk though.
Free smirk. But also,
maybe police platform. This some police.
Just sit down for a little and decide, hey, maybe I'm not anybody else.
But this is where the story takes another unexpected turn, as prosecutors also claim Lil Durk may have implicated himself in the passing of FBG Cash. According to reports, on June 10th, 2022, at around 5:30 a.m., FBG Cash was driving through Chicago's Auburn neighborhood while a woman slept in the passenger seat. They eventually reached West 81st Street, where a black Cadillac suddenly cut them off. Two armed men quickly stepped out and immediately opened fire, with the entire incident lasting only a few seconds. Police later recovered 23 shell casings from the scene, where FBG Cash tragically lost his life. But moments after it happened, fans reportedly received notifications showing Lil Durk had gone live on Instagram only 5 minutes after Cash passed.
Have your for them, you better have your gun for me. Better have your gun for Mooney. Better have your gun for C. You don't believe me, you gonna see. You gonna end up by that tree.
You know that we did it.
But I got my boom, they call him Chief. But we should have kept him soon, cause he a thief.
Where Lil Durk's friend sitting beside him on the couch can allegedly be heard saying, "You know we did it." A statement prosecutors argue was incredibly shocking considering someone had reportedly passed away only moments before that Instagram live had even begun.